Somebody asking, do you think Israel will attack Lebanon? I hope so. But the problem is the Israeli are not really, they are not really, I mean, they are a very divided nation. They are not, in order to go to war, you have to have a nation standing behind the leader. And the leader himself is not a good man. And the nation, most of them, they are liberals. All what they want is just to go party, shake it, drink, and peace, But this is, it might be, okay, I mean, who hate peace? Nobody hate peace. But reality is a different story. Your enemy is waiting for you to be slaughtered. And if you don't fight them, they will come to you. It's just about a time. So the Israeli, the way I see them today, even though they have a very powerful army and they can win any war so easy, but the people are not united. There is a lot of division. The Israeli, they have a lot of big number of liberals, and wherever liberals are located, rotten food will be located. And there is other problem in Israel. The very ultra-Orthodox Jews, who is obviously false Jews, they refuse to join the army to defend the country. So how in the world you allow or you force everyone to go to the army except those who are religious? Why? Why you do that? You should force them. So they should change the law, and that will give more fuel for the army, more fighters, more young men, and like the ultra Jews became, anyone he don't want to serve the army, he's a coward. You know what he say? He say, I'm ultra Jew. So there is problems in the system in Israel, and those things need to be fixed. You need to have a warrior leader, not a potato like Netanyahu. You need to have a warrior head of the army, very vigilant intelligence, not like those who were sleeping before October 7, and doesn't matter what they say, they brought shame to themselves. So the country need, like, let us say, a new makeup, like a new check, like what do you call it? Like in medicine, you say full checkup, So obviously there's many things going wrong, and the enemies are preparing themselves very well, and they knew very well the weakness of their enemy. You see, actually Hamas, they attacked Israel because they knew, they were very sure that the Israeli army will not go and attack Gaza. And they knew that the Israeli liberals will not support such massive attack on Gaza. But what happened, because Hamas were very much successful, as they never thought they will. Like I'm thinking they were thinking they will be able to kill maybe 200 people and come back, kidnap maybe 20, but they were able to kill almost 1,200 or 1,400 and kidnap almost 300. So the success was overwhelming, but that made the reaction of Israel very overwhelming. So instead of dividing the Israeli for the first time, even though they were just very much divided before October 7, for the first time the Israeli were very much united. But for how long? As soon this war is over, the Israeli will be divided very much again. So look like war can unite the Israeli and peace can divide them. So I don't have too much trust in what the Israeli government they will do, because it's a very weak government based on very sensitive balance of party. I believe that Israel as a democratic country is a very bad for Israel. You need a dictator in the time of war, in the time of surviving. You do not need democracy. You need a king. You need a king who loves his country, who is not seeking kingship. He is seeking to serve and bring victory. You need another way. You need David. So as long as they don't have David, the Israeli will struggle, and their enemy, like now, the Hezbollah in Lebanon keep attacking Israel. Why? Because they knew they will not go and do a massive attack. They will not, you know. Potatoes. If the Israeli go right now and wipe the floor with Hezbollah in the heart of Beirut, the same as they did in 2006, Hezbollah will mute for the coming 20 years. But they knew the situation very well. They, you know, those kind of people, they play Hezbollah, Hamas, they play in the murky water. But I hope that the Israeli, they will go in different direction from the way it is now, and they will go after Hezbollah and teach them how to behave for the coming 100 years, not for the coming 20 years. You have to hit very hard to make them know that when you kill one of us, we will make you eat your fingers. It will make you wish you never even thought about it. This is the only way to teach those people how to behave. Otherwise, all what you see now, even with Hamas now, that will not be enough. Hamas now, after the war, they will get billions of dollars. And those people, they don't care about how much people die. Each woman, she have 16, 17 sons, at least. So she lost 5. She will make 10 next year, you know. You know, this is nothing. And all the building you destroyed, money will pour from everywhere, including from the stupid Western, including from the stupid American, including from the stupid Netanyahu. In fact, all the money came to Gaza, came through the stupid Netanyahu. This is how stupid the Israeli are. So the Israeli, they made a lot of mistakes. You know, they were asleep. You know, festival for homosexuality, peace festival next to Gaza, and those are the one who they kidnapped them. Women and hippies, you know, dancing in the desert. Hey, dancing. Hamas is you know, they are watching the prey very carefully. Yum. They are unarmed. There are a lot of women. They are naked there. Now this is the day. You know, it is an occasion they do even every year. So this is how stupid they are. And when you are stupid, you get what you are looking for. Tim, the mic is yours.
Shalom, Christian friends.
Hello.
Speaking about Israel and Hamas,
Which
what
Tim?
do you think that?
Which Tim is talking?
Excuse me?
The first Tim or the second Tim?
It's this.
Oh, I thought you are a twin or something. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Why do you think that Hamas still kept the rest of the hostages until now?
Well, Hamas, I mean, the hostages is they thought if they have hostages, the Israeli will not attack them because they will use it as a human shield. And the stupid Netanyahu 20 years ago, when Hamas kidnapped one soldier, he released thousands of soldiers for one, and he did not attack them, you know. So the Israeli, they gave them wrong, let us say, idea that if you take hostages, we will not attack you, because Israeli, they care very much for the life of every citizen of them. But this time, it didn't work this way. And there is a reason for that. Netanyahu, when October 7 happened, Netanyahu's reputation destroyed, his career destroyed, and Netanyahu, he will not leave the office until he, let us say, repair his name. And the war is the only way to repair his name. This is something they did not calculate very well, and this is why the Israeli, they went all the way to Gaza, and they are, you know, giving Hamas what they deserve. Did you sleep?
No.
Okay.
But don't you think that I mean the Hamas plan or idea is not working that well, by taking hostages? I mean, what were the Hamas thinking at the first place?
Well, as I said, they were thinking that that will work. This scenario will work, but obviously the scenario did not work at all. And what they thought is going to be protecting them, it became the opposite, because uh, now the Israeli, they are using the hostages. The same reason Hamas they thought will be protected is the same reason to attack. Like when the war, they say to them, stop the war, cease fire. They says, well, give us our kids, So now Hamas, they made a big mistake, stupid mistake. From the beginning, if they release the hostages, even if Israel will attack, Israel will not be able to have all this long time process of attacking Gaza. They can attack for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then that's it. You got your children, etc. You've punished them. But now, because they still have the hostages, that give the Israeli a golden opportunity to continue the war. So again, Hamas made a stupid mistake, and that their stupidity. It didn't work for their benefit, as they thought it will.